Yo, we just changed the game with this one. Introducing AG number 2, the newest groundbreaking artificial intelligence software in the game. We got things like AI text generator, AI image generator, AI code generator, AI chat box, AI text to speech, and voiceover capabilities. Yes, it does coding. Yes, it does images. It literally does everything. Make sure you click the link at the top line of the description box. If you're a content creator, if you're an artist, if you're just a regular person that want to take your life to the next level, trust me, click that link at the top line of the description box. And I want to move on to another story, something I was thinking about yesterday before we get to the last story about J and Raycon. A lot of people keep saying Jay-Z's next. A lot of people are wondering why Jay-Z won't speak up about Diddy. Because they were very close. A lot of Rock Nation brunches together. They was thick as thieves.
Yeah.
Do you read into that? Now, first, people saying, "Oh, Jay-Z's gonna be next. He's just as bad." And why do you think he's not even speaking right now? Is silence consent? Is silence consent in your book because he's not speaking?
Nah, silence is power.
Ooh.
Silence is power. And what I was gonna say toward the end of the Meek Mill video is
Oh, my
you
bad. Yeah.
look at all of the people he looks up to, right? All of the power business people he's around. How many of them do you see on social media running their mouth on a daily? How many of them do you see reacting to all of
Yeah,
the
that's a
nonsense and
fact.
all of
That's
the
a fact.
bullshit? And let it be known, right? To this date, Diddy has not been arrested.
Stop defending him. Don't defend him, man.
I'm not defending him
That's what they're gonna say.
because we're right, and of course. But if he did all this stuff, would he not have been arrested? And I'm not saying he didn't. There's other information coming out about Diddy and the music industry that's dirty. It's not good. It does not look good for Diddy. Dirty, ugly, ferocious skeletons are coming out of the closet about Diddy. I'm not absolving that man at all, but he hasn't been arrested. So why would a Jay-Z come out and speak on mere allegations where he sits right now? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't help him. It doesn't help Diddy. It doesn't help anybody. All it does is create a stir amongst us and get narratives created and assumptions created, and then facts, quote unquote, come out of those made up, you know what I mean, scenarios. And now you looked at a certain way. Jay-Z knows he's hated amongst people below him, and we're all below him, you know. And I don't mean that as far as like humans. I mean that as far as financial status and power and little things like that.
Right.
Would it make sense for him to go and respond to a Jaguar, right? Love Jag. Would it make sense for him to go and respond to everything that's said about him from people that even were close to him? It doesn't. It's not who he is. It's never been who he is.
Right.
And I think it would just hurt him. So no, I think silence in this situation, bro, is power. Now you ask me, do I think he's next? And I'm gonna go along the lines with Diddy was not arrested yet. He's on mere allegations. So to think that it could happen, yeah, allegations could get created, and we could be looking at this situation. But what would be the scenario for that to happen is an interesting scenario. So I don't know.
I think people. Let's be honest. A lot of people want this stuff about Diddy to be true
What?
because it's like you hate him. It's a vendetta. You want the dirt. You
Yeah.
want the tea.
Yeah.
You want to know. Maybe you got abused or something happened in your life, so you empathize or sympathize. A lot of people want this. They don't really know what happened. They weren't there, but they're like, "Oh, he did it. He had to do it." And as far as with Jay-Z, there's a saying is that like, and I heard T.I. saying this one time in an interview. He said, the moon is up that night and the dog is just barking at the moon nonstop all night. But the moon never responds. It just keeps shining. And like you said, silence is power. Jay-Z's not the type of dude to respond to stuff like that. Anyway, if anything, it might be a one-liner or a two-liner
Right.
in a song or something like that. But it makes no sense because if he were to respond, it would be career suicide. Because no matter what he said, if it wasn't condemning Diddy,
Right.
it was anything like he was, supportive or waiting to see what this happened here or whatever, they would destroy that man.
Crush him.
And I think, and I know, I ain't gonna say I think, from listening to Jay-Z, listening to his lyrics over the years, I know that he understands the climate for a black man in America.
Mm-hmm.
And he understands that he could be on the chopping block at any given moment. And he's hinted with little things over the years in his little songs, if you've really been listening, about the possibility of that. happening.
Yeah.
I wish I could add him into this video, but for copyright reasons, I can't.
Right.
But there's a lot of things that he says. So right now, I just think it's cool. You got to sit back and wait. And like you said, nobody's been arrested.
Right.
It's just some lawsuits right now, civil things. Even if Diddy got convicted, I don't think he probably would even speak about it. He just gonna fall back, probably distance himself, and chill. So for the people saying that's Jay-Z, Jay-Z's next, it could be some bogus shit that come out about him. It could be. It could, because nobody's really exempt, especially a billionaire black man. Nobody's exempt.
And that's the sad part. And you got to
Right.
ask yourself as a community, as a people, right? Do you know if it's true, or do you just want it to be true?
Exactly.
And if you want it to be true, why? Why would you want to tear down a brother based off
Ooh.
of preconceptions or notions, or you just don't like him? The tea y'all drinking is poison, man.
Ooh.
It is, and y'all really got to realize the tea that y'all so desperately yearn for, the drama you so desperately yearns for, is poisoning. And I'm not saying or absolving any of these men from anything, because if they did it,
Right.
they did it to children, and they violated women, and they did all. And I'm talking about violated women to where you sexually, you did anything that just destroyed a piece of humanity, then you deserve to go down. But if you stepped on a couple toes or a couple heads to get to the top, and they would have stepped on yours first, do what you got to do to make it in business. And that just is what it is. We all would love to get to a certain status where we didn't have to worry about paying our bills or worried about our kids' future or worried about we all thrive for that piece of the pie. And Jay-Z worked his ass off to get it. And not everybody's going to like him for
He
it on
sold
his
his
journey
soul.
on his way.
He sold his soul.
That's every
what they
black
gonna
man
say.
sold his soul to do it. And that pisses me off.
But how come if you notice, they could be like in Nigeria, they could be a billionaire, or Ghana, they ain't never sell their soul.
Kings.
You know what I'm saying?
Royalty. Well, we ain't African no more anyway. No, that's the story
forgot
that goes
about that.
around now. You know what I'm saying?
Aboriginals.
You know what I mean? So,
Who's here first?
you know what I mean? So who knows? We just all dazed and fucking confused in our community right now.
Yeah, man. But that great subject, man. You got the Raycon story to me up out of this joint, man.
Yeah, man. Let me pull that up. So, obviously, we had a little bit of a connection to Raycon. We were selling his products a couple years back, right? Raycon is owned by Ray J, a premier everyday tech brand, designable, reliable, and accessible. Well, Ray J is stepping away from his role as officer and shareholder by fully divesting his shares of Raycon in a company buyback. Now, the decision, which was reached through mutual agreement between Ray J and the company leadership, comes at an opportune time for both parties. Ray J focuses his full energy and vision into Trinex Network, a new and separate television content venture unaffiliated with Raycon. For Raycon, the brand looks to continue to expansion of core portfolio of audio products to new categories such as mobile accessories and expand to broader international markets, including Europe and Asia. In this last statement, they say we're excited for what the future holds for both Ray J and Raycon. Our paths may diverge, but our mutual respect and admiration for each other's work remains steadfast. At Raycon, we're focused on designing great tech for all of our customers. That was the CEO, Ray Lee Raycon. Oh, goddamn. Oh, no, Ray Lee, excuse me, Raycon
Okay.
CEO. So Ray J, obviously was the front man for Raycon headphones. Ray J, Raycon, obviously is named after him. Stepping away for a new network. Oh, God, what's your thoughts on that?
Smart move. Get rid of those piece of shit ass company, bro. Them shits is trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. Raycon is the worst headphones in the world.
Damn.
Well, you can go get Apples, you can get Bose,
gracious, I wouldn't expect that.
Sonys. Like, I don't care how cheap them shit is. They cheap because they cheap at the end of the day. Go spend your 120, 130, 140, 180. Get some AirPods or some Bose or some Sony joints and whatever the other companies out there.
Oh, God, crazy.
And get your, you know what I'm saying? Get your, your warranty. And I'm not the biggest proponent for Apple AirPods. So my right shit went out.
Okay.
I got to take it to the Apple store, and get it fixed. But I can get it fixed though.
Word.
Raycon, you just shit out of luck.
Oh, yeah.
And you had experience. You can talk about your experience. So great move, Ray J. Great move.
Oh, we wanted to like Raycon, bro.
Wanted to.
We represented it to the fullest. It was Ray J, black owned. We was with it.
Right.
And I've put them things on numerous times, and I just put them in a field test, simply working out every day. And them motherfuckers went on me in 3 months.
Damn.
And I talked to the manufacturer, and they were gracious enough to bring me a brand new pair. They gave me a brand new pair. I
Okay.
appreciated it. 3 months, the motherfuckers was done.
Wow. How sound quality compared to AirPods and nowhere near?
Nah.
Okay.
And it's not that the sound quality is bad, but it's like, all right, you go get in a Nissan Altima and then go ride a Benz.
Right. It's
The
crazy
Altima's
different.
cool.
It's cool.
It'll get you where you need to go.
Right.
That motherfucking Benz is smooth, baby.
That shit floating.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you know the difference. So
Yeah.
I'll just put it like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. But, again, there's so many different. Do your research. Like, don't believe us. Go look at you can put best AirPods or best headphones. That's what I used to do. I used to check and see which ones,
You
were
named
the
them.
best.
Bose, Sony, Apple.
Right.
Those are it.
Yeah. Beats. They even got Beats. I don't know how good they are.
I don't like Beats either.
Fuck you, Dre.
I don't like Beats either.
I'm gonna say that too because every time I got them big studio shits, they went out on me.
Me too.
Every time.
Even I got the headphone joints. Them joints went out on me.
You got the hef. See.
The only ones that have stayed sturdy and steadfast, outside of me losing them motherfuckers, are the AirPods.
Yeah, I lost like 10 pairs.
Yeah, me too, bro. Oh Lord.
I still got a pair in Connecticut now that I can see on my little air tracking shit.
Damn.
This shit just sitting in the hotel room in Connecticut. I can see
Oh,
them.
nobody see me.
I ain't going back. So
I go to tell you how dirty the fucking rooms are. Ain't nobody clean that goddamn.
that's what I'm saying. It had to be behind the bed somewhere. Like
Dirty
I'm just
motherfucker.
still sitting there with the GPS. Singing on them. So,
Wow.
yeah, but I got another pair and I gotta get them fixed. But I'll say this though, depending on your movements, like whether you're working out, sometimes some shits fall out my ear for some reason. Depending on what I'm doing, if you sweat a lot, it just depends.
Yeah.
You can't go crazy with them.
No, you ain't about to be out there working construction dripping this, or you ain't about to be boxing with them shit.
No,
like that,
no,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta
nah.
put them shits on the speaker or something. But I guess all of them shit, I wouldn't trust sweating that bad with electronics in my goddamn ear anyway.
Anyway, no matter what.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at least a nice sweat, you can get that off with some AirPods. You got 3 or 4 sessions with them Raycons, and them motherfuckers is gone.
Damn.
But salute to Ray J. Super smart, man.
Yeah, that's so smart, man. That's dope.
Businessman, and now you got your own network, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it. You ain't got it called Ray J Network or nothing crazy. Tronics, I wouldn't even know that you were associated with something like that. So we'll see what happens with it, bro. But salute.
Sure. Definitely, man. Salute. But yeah, another episode. You got anything else?
Nah, I don't.
All right, another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast is in the books. We surely appreciate everybody listening. And before you get out of here, hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed and locked in to the channel. That's your brother Sam Man. Viral Hip Hop News. I'm your brother Oh God. Hip Hop News Uncensored together with the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Over and out.